Try to look back. Nah, I ain't trying to look back. My expectation had my mouth run dry. I see a bitch run, but I doubt she know why. I doubt she know why, but I could introduce. All it takes is magic and just a little juice. All your no patches, your race fucked up. Don't look like you. They think too much. You can think too much. I think too much. It's why I take it out for me, but when we fuck. It's why I take a shower every out of your butt. That life is for me. Do not touch. You can wear heels, but don't touch the clothes. 30-50 minutes for a pot of those. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see you. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see you. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see you. So turn this shit around, baby, I show leave you. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see you. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see you. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see you. So turn this around, baby, I show leave you. Okay, baby, I should go. Let's let it go. Walk half out. Bitch, I don't know. I go anywhere. I'm not going home. In the headlights in the night, look right. I'm done. I'm bored. I see it in the night. Better get the night. I can't feel it. Nope, I can't feel shit. And when the sun rises, big shit. Top of the mountain, Java smoky. No way for the ground show. Give me that. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see. So turn this shit around, baby, I show me. Some blurred out, hey, bitch, I can't see. Some blurred out.
All right, welcome to Night Freaks, number 22. My name is Grady George. I am the host. We have a very special guest tonight, but first of all, I would like to bring in the dopest ass producer in the game, Jadis.
How you doing, Grady?
Pretty good. We've got a lot to cover tonight. How do you want to go about it? Should we bring our guest out first, or do you want to go over some stuff first?
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll we could just play a little intro, and we'll bring in our guest.
Okay. Let me see here. Do you have something ready for that?
What's that?
Do you have an intro ready, or?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it here. I'll put that up.
Love that. Do you have the $200?
Okay.
So we could just talk about so if you've been watching Elisa's show lately, we are we are trying to hire new people in the show, and we came across this person, Leo, the publicist, and yeah, give her a little introduction.
Give Leo her money.
I would love that.
Give Leo her money.
I would love that. Do you have the $200?
Okay, so I want to pay you that $200. I would like to have like a solid 2 hours with you.
So we did it. We did an hour yesterday, but that was just a trial for fun. So we did an hour earlier, and now we're gonna do an hour now. But I asked you to come with the money. So did you?
Okay, so I don't even pay Tommy in cash. I typically pay.
Yeah, but I texted you this hours ago, Lisa.
I know, but when would I have gone to the ATM? I'm
on
working.
The way here, babe.
Brandon Q sent $3. Hey guys, surprises me. I'm finally on screen dressed as a woman. You would have never guessed it. Now I'm going to penetrate Elisa brutally on the
wait,
rectal
did you really
cavity.
not come with the money?
I was working. I couldn't go to the ATM.
Dude, that pisses me off severely.
How could I go to the ATM with my stream on?
There's an ATM like here.
I know, but I would have had my stream on. Like I had my stream on. I know, but I can't. I need to have my stream on.
This sounds like an excuse.
No, it's not. I never went to. I never would go to the ATM on stream. That'd be like dangerous.
Okay. I agree.
What do you mean a mom?
There's a mom.
She's calling herself a mom?
She is a mom.
Big mama.
Oh, you mean that person that posts videos of me every day on her YouTube that's obsessed with me? Yeah, that's who it is. There's a woman that's a mom that's texting you right now, and her YouTube channel is only videos of me. And she docks me on her videos. And then she has pictures of her baby on it. Yeah, I know who it is. She's like her face is close up, right? With big cheeks. She's cheeky. And it's like W something. And she has like big fat cheeks, looks like a Snapchat photo. That's who you're talking to right now. And she has her kids on her YouTube. She's so dumb to do that. And she has only videos of me on there besides her kids.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's who you're talking. I know exactly who you're talking about. I'll find her right now. You want to play a game? Okay, that lady's playing a game with me. I'll play a game with you.
At least it's something to do.
I'll play a game with her if she wants to play a game. All right, so all I gotta do. No, you do have the right person. She's cheeky. She has big fat cheeks. It's a Snapchat photo, and she looks nothing like the photo on her YouTube videos. And she has her kids and her scuffed house. She has a house in the middle of nowhere, and it's probably worth like $50,000. I'll show you that person. I want to show you who you're talking about.
If you were going to pitch your show in 30 seconds to a brand new person, how would you pitch it?
I would say I have a very popular show that people pay all day for. They send money in all day. And a very lucky person, a very lucky person would be able to be on this team. That's the truth. A lucky person would be on this team because you could be exposed.
Where are they?
I have Tommy right here. A very lucky person.
People say that Tony's brain dead. No offense, Tommy.
Okay, so those people, do you like people that talk that way?
I don't.
Do you want to believe people that
you're
call
not
Tommy?
blocking these people.
What do you mean? I've been in front of 30 million people on the radio. You're supposed to block people?
30 million people.
How long
That's
ago?
ridiculous. My whole life. I was in Cobra Starship, which is a famous band.
A famous band who the album that she's on, you can't even buy anymore because they don't even print it.
Singing?
Yeah.
Sing something.
I was in a famous band.
Sing something.
I was on the #1 radio show of all time. I'm not a new person to this.
I know.
How many times were you on this #1 radio show of all time? 8 times.
Once that I remember.
Yeah, like maybe a couple of times. I mean,
Well, she was on the Howard TV as Miss Howard Stern, but on the actual show, I just remember.
She wasn't Miss Howard Stern. That's a lie that she says. And
that's. I mean, I remember. I was a Howard. They named her that. I mean,
we can watch that later. She was Miss Howard TV for May of 2012, I believe it was.
Yeah. But there is an actual Miss Howard Stern that I think would go by that title.
Yeah,
I would love. And by the way, Jadis, I would love to get her on the show. I don't know if you have any connects, but.
Leo.
Right.
No, but you're acting like I'm brand new and like I need to block
You're
a troll.
brand new to me.
No, but what I'm saying is I don't need to block a troll. I love you, Leo.
I love you too.
I just want to. You're listening to a
I
troll.
love you more as a friend than I ever loved you as this online person. Like when we went out to dinner together, I was like, I want to hug you and bring you into my apartment and like chug a bottle of wine because she is going through it.
Okay, but I'm just saying you're listening to a troll, and I can't block every troll because there's going to be a million trolls. So I wouldn't waste my time blocking that person or any of the people that are contacting me right now. Those people are very obsessed with me. You know why? Because I've become rich in entertainment my whole life for the last 20 years. That is why they're very obsessed with me.
That's true.
And they're nobody.
She's so rich she can't give this girl $200.
It's true.
With not one credit, they've done nothing. That lady
I
lives in the middle of the woods.
Why should I, somebody that doesn't need this stress?
You don't have to do it. I just think you're good at it.
You're into it.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie that I'm into it.
yeah.
You want
I
everyone
just
to
don't
like
need
you.
the stress.
I get it. And you know what? You're right. You don't need it because you don't even want to do this. That you want to do other things. So maybe it isn't right for you.
I just don't know if you're willing to take a stand against or stand for anything.
What do you mean? I don't care what anybody says about me. I do this every day, no matter what. No matter what. I got taken off a network. They tried to.
She does this every day, no matter what, except like when she has to go to court, like today, or when she's like not feeling good for like a whole week and sitting there listening to her Discord, or because her financier like just got arrested for 40 years of child sex predating.
take away
But every day, streams every day, by the way.
my method of payment. They try to get me not to be paid. They try to get my website down. They try to get my YouTube channel down. I lost my
Can I
YouTube
ask
channel.
you a
No, I
honest
stand for a
question?
lot. I stand for a lot.
Okay.
But she doesn't stand for the victims. She has not yet spoke out in
I stand for a lot. I will not be told that I don't stand for something because you know what? I had a pedophile as my co-host. I had a pedophile.
That's what I wanted you to say the other day,
I'm just
bitch.
saying.
Give me a high
shout out to Steel Toe. They mentioned this, I think, today.
I had a pedophile.
Tell them that.
I had a
Tell them
pedophile.
that. Because the other day, you would not.
I had a pedophile as my co-host, and I'm still here.
Tell them.
Show me somebody else that will
Tell
do that.
them.
All right.
You're still here, but you have the big problem is you haven't apologized. You haven't denounced this person. You haven't spoken out. The first thing you should have done was spoke to a lawyer, and you didn't. And you didn't come out the first moment and denounce this.
Exactly.
You didn't denounce this.
All this is you're doing, Elisa. I mean,
Give me a high five.
I had a pedophile.
Tell them that.
I had a pedophile.
Tell them that. Because the other day, you would not.
I had a pedophile as my co-host, and I'm still here.
Tell them.
Show me somebody else that will
Tell
do that.
them.
All right.
Tell them that.
I had a pedophile as my co-host, but I'm still here. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you. That was very nice. And I'm still here.
Tell them.
Show me somebody else that will
Tell
do that.
them.
All right.
I don't
Show me
know.
someone else
Nobody.
Show me someone else who has no fucking scruples whatsoever, who would not speak out against a pedophile.
And take blood money, because she could have fucking blocked Jimmy and pedophile and all that shit that first day, but she made a lot of money, and she ain't giving it to nobody but herself.
Screenshot that. We've been screenshotting all these weird faces she's making, and the tongue jutting, and we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Tell them that.
I had a pedophile as my co-host, but I'm still here. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you. That was very nice. Sorry for yelling. But I did.
Imagine like getting a high five because you finally admitted your co-host was a pedophile. Like, this is how sick this person is, Elisa Jordana.
She doesn't even care.
No, she has to have somebody press her who she tried to hire, and if you want to maybe bring up our guest.
Okay, yeah, our guest today is the lady you were just seeing in those clips. Her name is Leo, and Elisa actually accurately predicted that Grady was trying to get her on the show. So let's welcome her, Leo. How you doing?
Hi, everyone. I said I wasn't going to put my camera on, but this is too rich not to engage, to be honest.
Thank you, and it looks great. I appreciate you doing that for me.
Yeah, of course. Honestly, I'm cracking up watching that back. She was so triggered.
Well, okay, a lot of people, not everybody's seen every second of your appearances, so let's start off in the beginning. How did you come in contact with her?
Sure. So Elisa and I actually both live in West Palm Beach, Florida, and we met just in passing at a speed dating event. And I'll tell you, she was totally just enamored by me. She clung to me kind of like a fly. I'm a very outgoing person, and I think she just knew right away that I would be great for something like IRL. I have done radio before in the past. I had my own podcast. So I think she knew that I would probably come across well on something like her show. And so she kind of gravitated towards me and just kind of gave me a little light pitch and said, really half-heartedly, let's just get dinner. I'd love to tell you about this YouTube thing that I do, but I didn't do much research on her before agreeing to kind of engage. And that was on me. And later really did find out that was a bad move on my part.
All right. So at what point did you start to think this was a bad idea?
Pretty much the second after getting live on camera with her and seeing what a fool she made of herself publicly. The show is just so completely disorganized. I mean, the way that it's just, she has money being sent through it. And I know that a lot of people make money on IRL, so I don't want to, dismiss the whole concept, but it's just the way that songs are being sent, money is being sent, comments are being sent, and there's really no like substance to what she's doing. Like, there is a point in that clip where I'm like, give me a pitch of your show in 30 seconds, Elisa. Describe it to me. Why would anybody want to be part of this? And she struggles to even do that. If you've seen her ads online, they're a mess. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to really what she's doing. It makes a lot of sense why she can't find the right talent. I mean, it's a clusterfuck, pardon my language, but from left to right, it's a disaster.
So something I could speak to, Leo, is the fact is, I say to people working with the show, I realized if you ask her at any one time what her show is about, she will give you 100 different answers.
Absolutely.
She will, like yesterday, she's saying, she's trying to get that guy Tommy a shave. And they saw what she was doing, and it's a $10 shave or whatever. But the guy's like, I want $100, and and the guy realized what the grift is like. Oh, like you're coming, and they're like, oh, I'm a hairstyle vlog,
yeah.
I vlog for video. Like sometimes it becomes incoherent, and at times you could tell. Like I don't know if you've caught on to this in talking to her, Leo, but you will say something and she doesn't fully comprehend like what you were saying.
Yeah, she's not tracking. I mean, the show's about a whole lot of nothing. 25 to 40% of it is like her trying to find somewhere to park. I mean, at the end of the day,
or sitting or finding this is the best table. Oh my God, this is the best table. She goes to events. And then she winds up not liking it or getting kicked out. And then
I mean, she's banned from a lot of public spaces at this point. Like she was sitting in a parking lot. The other day, I popped in on her getting a facial, which is like the later part of the clip that you didn't just see. But
we're going to finish that.
Okay. She was like so caught off guard because she was like, how did you find me? It's like, I'm an expert in PR and marketing. And about 20 minutes before.
And you live in South Florida.
Yeah, she's singing, and the name of the studio that she's at is posted above her head. It's like, come on, Elisa, get a grip. Like anybody can find you, girl.
Yeah. So let's continue on with this, and we'll stop with So just to if anybody has just tuned in, this is where we're at.
Method of payment. They try to get me not to be paid. They try to get my website down. They try to get my YouTube channel down. I lost my YouTube channel. No, I stand for a lot. I stand for a lot.
Okay, I
stand for a lot. I will not be told that I don't stand for something because you know what? I had a pedophile as my co-host. I had a pedophile.
That's what I wanted you to say the other day.
I'm just saying.
Give me a high five.
I had a pedophile.
Tell them that.
I had a pedophile.
Tell them that, because the other day you would.
You should have said it day one. You should have said it.
You know what? It took so much for her to just say this too.
Yeah.
Like I was like pulling teeth and nails for her to just try to admit this on the first day I worked with her.
Did she go over all this with you before?
When we sat down and had a dinner, she gave me like an ounce of this information. And I thought that she was going to legitimately hire me to coach her and work with her from like a PR perspective and pay me legitimate good money.
Yeah. So just if you could like let people know what a person of your stature actually would get. So I have an LLC, and I'm not going to call it by name right now, but people that work in consulting, that work with like CEOs and executives on I work
talking
as a creative consultant.
They are making from $150 to $300 an hour to work with CEOs on top executives on talking points, media relations, but the thing is, she's
doing her a favor. We're doing her a huge favor. And she thinks she's.
But she's a nobody. She's a nobody.
She's going to pay you.
She can't follow any kind of direction.
$12.
She cannot be helped.
The nerve of her to think that she would pay you $12.
I was so insulted. I literally laughed in her face. Would not.
Right. I had a pedophile as my co-host, and I'm still here.
Tell them.
Show me somebody else that will
Tell
do that.
them.
Right.
Show me another low-life degenerate who is like, if you're not going to speak out against this, then what? Why should we even be watching you? Why should we be giving you money? Like that's.
I mean, the sad thing is, this could really be a transformational, pivotal, powerful moment in her career if she was handling it correctly, but she's falling flat on her face. And the fact that people are still following and supporting her is literally disgusting to me.
I'll tell you the truth, just as many people, if not more, are watching her after she's been kicked off this IP2.network.
She's up. Her views are way up, like 100 probably live viewers more per.
Yeah, because people are watching to troll her. Soros. We'll talk about that later, but we'll go on.
Tell them
I
that
had a pedophile as my co-host, but I'm still here. All right, thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you. That was very nice.
And you know.
But I did, and a lot of people would have quit.
Leo, go ahead.
Leo, did you know about anything of the manifesto?
When you say the manifesto, what do you mean?
The confession.
The confession of Jimmy?
Yes.
I do not, and I still have not read into it because frankly, I do have work outside of this, and this has been like a small mosquito in my life the last couple of years.
Exactly. But I mean, have you heard anything? Like, what's the most extreme thing that you have heard?
I've heard that he molested children and he's in jail now.
Yeah, he as well would perform bestiality.
That's just disgusting.
He would kill animals and pleasure himself over their dead corpses, and he would abuse homeless and elderly people. Like
and Elisa knew of this and knows of this now, and she's not addressed this in any matter.
Yep, she said, "Oh, I read 2 words, and
she's basically going to bacon festivals, sampling food with a smile on her face." Nice.
A lot of people, but I'm not a quitter. And yes, I have wanted to quit. My health is suffering. I have a heart problem now, and I think it's due solely to this, and that's why.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
You're still standing. And you know what? You didn't need me to speak for you to say that. You know, can I just pause here for a moment, though? I don't know if this is real tears or she's just like a sociopath, but I do appreciate
sociopath.
I think she might just be a sociopath, but I do think that there were moments of authenticity that I was able to bring to her in the show, especially in our first couple of days together. Like by this point, I think things were just ugly between us, but those first couple of spots that we did together, like day 1 and 2, where we were really having fun, I think there were some moments of authenticity that I appreciate. This, I think, was I don't think this was authentic, and I regret the moment that I hugged her that comes after this.
I could tell you that I believe everybody that has wanted to believe that she was, an authentic person has had that moment with her to, to say, wow, like she's a good person. Oh, maybe she is so smart that this is an act, and that, this is a parody. You know what I mean? Like I've been asked the hard question, why did I keep going back? And what drew me to her, and I realized, like, it took me a long time to think of that, and it's like I thought she realized that she was a parody of a self-aware meta parody, and I realized that it's not. No, this is all face value. This is surf fight. This is superficial. This is completely what it is on surface. Nothing else. Her trying to be a Palm Beach socialite and trying to get donations while not being able to make ends meet. So this is a song, Leo. This is one of her songs. This is what.
Yeah, it's called like "Fuck Me, I'm Fine" or something, right?
Yeah. That's what got me looped back into like knowing her, and the words are very funny in retrospect.
Yeah.
Wasted all of my time.
You know, there are some moments where you do feel bad for her. She's a very lonely, sad woman at the end of the day.
And I did IRL. I did what you're doing right now for free for a year for the Sky Captain content.
She did what you do.
What I did for 3 days. Sure.
No, she lowers it down to, oh, it's a privilege for you to come sit with me.
Right.
But like, oh, I've done what you do for a year. No, she hasn't done what you actually do.
Yeah.
What you actually get paid, you know, for.
Sure. Right.
In your real
What
life.
I would like to get paid for. Yeah. Correct.
Well, like what you actually do get paid for as
she did pay me. She did pay me $100. I never got the $200 that I was asking
oh my God,
for, but I did get paid $100.
That's so gross. She made
it's
that
gross.
whole day, this whole episode, she made about debating whether or not to pay you.
I know. I mean, she got so much airtime over this whole Leo. I mean, I think there were 2 or 3 episodes with Leo in the title.
Yeah, like the one that's how she is. Like the one you weren't even on, she puts you in the title because if you leave her, she will obsess over you. Like she
also does fake donos doxing you.
Yes,
it makes it look like she has the support, but because they're always the same dono, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could confirm
that. What is that?
A
dono?
It's like when they send money with the TTS, and then your name and address will come up on the screen.
Yeah.
So why does YouTube allow that to go on? Isn't that against policy?
And it's against supposedly against Power Chat's policy.
Yeah, Power Chat too, and they're all making blood money. They're getting a piece of that Jimmy blood money. Let's fucking knock it. Let's get her off Power Chat, man. What are you doing?
They've doxed my whole family. They've doxed my mother, one of my sisters. They've doxed what they think are addresses of my family members. Yeah, I haven't personally, had my legal counsel contact Power Chat yet. But.
Conor too.
And I was like dono bait for him, right? And I did that for him because I loved it. And I did IRL. I did what you're doing right now for free for a year for the Sky Captain content. And I was like dono bait for him, right? And I did that for him because I loved it. I know. I'm just saying, I want you to love it like that.
But I started doing that when I was 16, and
what?
I'm not anymore.
Doing what?
Doing shit for free, and
I worked for Howard Stern show for free, and then the next 5 years they paid me 6 figures or whatever.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
But that's at the place I'm at in my career. Do you get that?
Okay.
Right. And so
maybe not 6
maybe
figures, but high
I'm
amount.
Maybe not 6 figures, because she realizes she's trying to flex, and like she didn't make 6 figures at Howard Stern, and then she also realizes, oh, I don't want to pay this girl $200, but I'm gonna tell everybody, oh, I make six figures a year. She tells everybody, on a daily basis, oh, I make 6 figures a year doing this. I'm famous.
I mean, I straight up asked her before I asked for the rate of $100 an hour. I asked her how much she was making doing the show. And she said she made a few $100,000 a year. So doing it full time.
Yeah, bullshit. But
and I said, just honestly tell me how much you make, Lisa.
She can make over $1,000 a day. To where,
which is great for her. So the $200 that I was asking for the spots that I did with her shouldn't have been too much to ask, because I know I brought in that money for her easy.
Absolutely.
I exaggerated a little bit. Sorry.
Maybe I'm not, even though I'm the right person, right? And so
maybe not 6 figures, but high amount.
Maybe not
6 figures. I exaggerated a little bit. Sorry.
Maybe I'm not.
I exaggerate all the time.
Even though I'm the right person, the right personality.
We're negotiating. We're negotiating. We can negotiate. That's not negotiation. All right, I'm sorry. You can come back with something. Come back with something. That's what negotiating is. I say something, you say something, I My baby. My baby. All right, I'm sorry that you're my baby.
I tell you what, what do you mean? Have you ever negotiated before?
I'd just like to add to the panel, Penny. Hey there, Penny.
Welcome, Penny. How you doing, Penny?
Is everything working for you?
Her mic's not muted. Maybe she's not there.
Okay, well, we'll go.
She was on
I'm
camera
negotiating
earlier.
right now.
Have you ever negotiated before? Have you ever read a book on negotiation?
We're negotiating. We're negotiating. That's what negotiating is. You say something, I say something, you say something. That I think my offer was good. $100 for today. You were hardly
telling
here.
me that you're going to give me half the money that you owe me today is not.
And then from every
today
day
was a
forward.
done deal.
Okay.
Today was a done deal.
And then
You owe me
from every
$200.
day forward, I would pay you the same that I pay Tommy,
Who's
even though
calling?
he's much
Who's
more
calling?
loyal, honestly, and nice.
Well, Tommy's known you a month, and I've known you.
No,
maybe-
Tommy's known me for a long time, which shows that
A
he
month is not a long
knows
time.
that I'm loyal.
A month is not a long time.
He knows that I'm loyal. He knows
You
what
know,
I am.
I've known my dry cleaner for a month. No offense, Tommy. Maybe in your world a month is a long time because you have a lot of people come and go, and I say that with love. But like, a month is not a long time.
You should be
No, we know-
comfortable from the start.
I'm very comfortable.
You sound very uncomfortable.
I'm very comfortable. I'm sorry. Do you?
If I could just punch that guy Tommy in the face, I would. Oh my God, that guy got under my nerves.
like,
Oh my God.
for
He was exerting the little power he had in the world at every opportunity he had. Oh,
Get gross, disgusting shit, Tommy?
Not really, not really.
No, you're
Oh,
not really,
bitch,
because no offense, Tommy, but people don't care about you,
There's two
Tommy.
sides to the chat. There's people that love you and there's people that hate you. And you're just going to have to
But
deal
Tommy,
with it.
you don't have a lot to lose.
What? How
fuck.
Oh,
do you know
breaking
when he has
news.
to leave?
What were you doing before this again, Tommy?
Why does that matter?
It matters.
I'm here now and I like being with Elisa.
Thank you.
I
Because you're in
enjoy
love with
spending
her.
time.
Because you're in
No,
love.
I enjoy spending time.
Just let him.
That's something that a lot of people have talked about, like, because Tommy, just in case you haven't seen, like, Leo, Tommy hardly ever speaks. Like, he has to prepare, like, questions because whatever reason, but
Why does that matter?
It
Tommy's a
matters.
weird
I'm
dude.
here.
Tommy is a coder.
Yeah.
Just, that kind of gives you a little insight.
Now.
Some of the comments
Like
about
being
Tommy,
with
though, that I would
Thank
read
you.
did
I
crack
enjoy
me.
love with
spending
her
time.
because you're in
No,
love.
I enjoy spending time.
Just let him. He loves IRL. He was a fan, not of me, but of the
So
IP2
what
network.
happened? You told me that you were working with a bunch of people and they took everything you know and they just went and ran their own show.
Yeah, but then they
without you.
failed. They all failed.
They did.
Okay, you're taking off my makeup. Okay, that's fine.
It'll be worth it though, I promise.
You are so pretty and nice, and I appreciate
I
you.
have a lot of makeup on.
You have a lot of makeup on. Can you?
Everybody she ever meets, who hasn't, like, gone against her, they're the best person ever. Did you get that, Leo?
Yes. Every new person is the best ever because they haven't turned against her yet and they don't know who she is. So they're safe.
yeah.
They're good.
I'm sure when she first met you, oh my God, I'm sure she was spreading her arms out like, you're the best, you're amazing,
Oh my gosh, obsessive.
Put makeup on me because I look so bad. I look like a potato right now. Like I usually look so good on my stream because
because I have 3 filters on to cover up my face. You've met her in real life. Suffice it to say.
This was my idea. That's the sick part. Oh, that smells so good. That smells good. I like your eyelashes.
Yeah, say that they're gonna suction like the stuff out of your face.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It looks-
My mom does. Oh, he does. And she's the one that's holding me a bit.
Oh. What?
Notice how she throws that light off?
This
That thing was like
is
100
so good.
Okay, this person, Papa Greeny, shout out to Papa Greeny. like didn't even get the best part where you came in the next time. But look how she throws this thing off, this like several $100 device that people have told me who are estheticians say, oh my God, if that bitch threw my light like that, I would.
And she's the one that's holding the event.
Oh, what? Who? My publicist is here?
Would you like to say anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, so basically she had been sitting out in a parking lot kind of talking about me and if I would show up and not if I would show up, talking about how I was not showing up and I was no longer appearing on the show and if I was how she was not going to give me the money and I'm not showing my face on camera and I was seeing her sing and there was this big sign that said where she was right behind her head and I was just tuning in and I was getting so ticked and I was like, you know what? I am going to show up and this facial is over. So they missed the clip, but I actually am like kind of pop up and I hover over her and I turn her phone towards me and I'm like, guess who's here? And basically interrupt this facial. And I think I really threw her for a loop, but she screams. This is my favorite part.
Yeah, there's a clip that they left out that I believe was after this when you come back in and she says, oh, she was like hovering over me. Like she's so hyperbolic.
My publicist is here?
But I want to say something to that statement right there. Do you have anything to say about that statement?
I was never her publicist ever.
Okay, just so you can clarify that in your own words.
Yeah, I've been a publicist and I do PR professionally, but I was never hired by her. I was never her publicist. I was first a friend. We met in West Palm Beach. We went out to dinner together. I said I'd do some spots with her. She was going to pay me to help her with her communications. But she just started calling me her publicist because she needs a publicist and she needs help. But I never agreed to be her publicist or be her PR person. That's just something she started calling me in her self-delusions. So let's just clear that up right here, right now.
Okay, thank you for that.
What do you mean?
Penny, can we hear you, Penny? Oh,
Penny, you there?
Penny. Hello, Penny.
Penny, you there? Hello. All right, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a keep her.
Do you want to do an introduction? Did you bring her on here to talk about this or something else or?
Penny.
Yeah.
Penny. Yeah, let Penny stay on. She's watching.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's waving.
Yeah, Penny's a high level. Penny's is Elisa's best friend.
Yeah.
She's here. Ah! Oh, sorry.
Oh, we had her. She's mad at you.
They escorted her out.
Yeah, she was coming to her problem.
She's the one that's holding the event.
Oh. What? Who? My publicist is here? My publicist is here? What do you mean my publicist is here? She's here? Ah! Oh, sorry.
Oh, we had her. She's mad at you.
They escorted her out?
Yeah, she was coming to her problem. I don't know. She was like mad.
She's mad at me? Is that real?
Yeah.
She's here?
Oh, why do you think she would be mad at you? Maybe because you have avoided going to the fucking ATM, and she bragged about she bragged earlier in the day. She said she spent $40 on 2 burgers and 2 drinks at this event where she went to just because Diana was there to try to tamper with the restraining order. We'll talk about that later. But she said, "Oh well, I only have $60 now. Too bad for Leo."
I don't know what her name is, but she's here.
Is she short?
Speaking to you, yeah.
She's short?
Yeah.
She's here?
Yeah, I told her to wait outside. Wait for her now.
My publicist is here?
You want her to come in?
A young girl? Short?
You want her to come in?
Yeah, that's my publicist.
Okay.
A young girl, as opposed to her, who's close to 50.
Oh my God, she's here. Oh my God. Oh my God, she's here. Is there security here? Oh my God. Sorry, Teresa. You guys are a wonderful family, by the way.
Okay,
What's she saying?
the other guy that was standing here,
Tommy, you got to get out of that there.
he's all right.
No, I need some kind of security
She
here.
was talking about.
What was she saying?
She came in talking about some.
Oh my God, she's
wants to
freaking
slap
here. She wants to slap me? Did she say she
Did
wanted
say
to slap
that.
me?
Diana 2.0. Pete.
She's here? How did she get here? Someone told her I'm here. I'm sorry, guys.
She was like, the girl screaming was talking shit about.
I wasn't. I was just having a facial. But Tommy has to be out of there. Tommy, come here, Tommy. I'm shocked right now.
Yeah,
I thought she was fired. Tommy,
You got bodyguards.
you do who? Who's the bodyguard here?
Me.
You? No, you're the.
Not really.
No, not you. Tommy, she's here. How did she get here?
She said she saw your live stream.
She saw my live stream. Okay, that's fine. All right, I'll go talk to her. All right, that's fine. I thought that was a joke. I thought I fell asleep. I when I was dreaming.
No, she can't.
Tommy, come on.
Did anybody order Domino's pizza?
Why? Did they send it?
There's a guy out here.
Somebody sent Domino's?
He's looking for James.
James? James?
Did anyone order Domino's?
You mean Jimmy?
Shout out to whoever ordered some Domino's.
Oh my God, they're sending pizzas, Tim. What's your name? Jimmy? Timmy? Tommy?
She called him Jimmy.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you realize, like, that's like an internet troll type of thing, Leo. Like the pizza, and the guy who said that doesn't know about what the hell is going on, to where it's like someone legit sent pizzas there. You realize that?
That's funny.
Somebody said Domino's?
He's looking for James.
James?
James Ward Nichols.
Did anyone order Domino's?
You mean Jimmy?
James?
Oh my God, they're sending pizzas, Tim. What's your name? Jimmy? Timmy? Tommy? I forgot his name. Tommy, my
Because you're a lamp.
my sister Tommy. I forgot his name for a second. Hold on, Tommy. Can he just leave that on his face just for a while, just for a couple minutes? Okay, hold on. She's here. Sure. Okay, all right. She's working for me. Publicist is here. Okay, my publicist is here. Hold on. Elise?
Hey,
What's up? What are you doing here?
Leo.
What?
Well, I saw you were singing on stage.
You
and
saw
I
me?
had
How'd you
some
know I
free
was
time.
here? How'd you know I was here?
The name is posted in the back, Melody Street. Hello. I'm in PR and marketing, so I came to say hi.
Wait,
Am I on camera?
What do you mean? I've been streaming my facial.
I know. So I popped in. This is IRL.
You ain't from South Florida, girl. Like,
Hello.
you ain't from South
Get
Florida,
with
Elisa.
the program.
You don't know what's about here. Like, you're fucking with a South Florida baddie right here. You don't even know. Like, this is a professional woman who,
Somebody actually called in later this night too, and he was like, "Listen, I know Armenians, and don't mess with Armenians and their money, and they'll come after you." And that was like the truest statement.
An Armenian versus a Jew, they say. they would say,
I know. It's like, who wants the money more, the Armenian or the Jew? You know what though? Armenians don't mess.
All right, you guys, we're on YouTube here.
I'm a Puerto Rican Jew, so I can say that.
In real life. So this is a real life moment for you when your friend. Hello. I'm in PR and marketing, so I came to say hi.
Wait,
am I on camera?
What do you mean? I've been streaming my facial.
I know. So I popped in. This is IRL in real life. So this is a real life moment for you when your friend shows up to say how you doing.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
I thought you didn't want to hang out.
Well, you owe me $200. So
okay, all right, okay. So Elise, just come here, come inside.
Leo,
or whatever. Oh, sorry, Leo. Okay, this is my publicist. This is Eric.
I'm not your publicist.
Or my friend.
Sure.
You want to be friends? Okay.
We could be friends if you make this right.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so this is Eric.
I know, we met.
Okay, so all right, this is fine. We're doing karaoke. We're doing a facial.
How can I avoid?
I just got a facial.
Right
all
Pay the girl her money right now.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. Just one second. I love your girlfriend. She is so cool.
Pay the girl her money right now.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. Just one second. I love your girlfriend. She is so cool. All right, so let me just finish. Okay, let me finish my facial. I'll be right out.
I've got 15 minutes.
You have 15 minutes?
My bodyguard's in the car.
Oh, you have a bodyguard?
Yes, I do.
Is it a guy?
His name's Nico, and he's waiting.
His name's Nico?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'll be right back. Is there any lighting out here? No? Okay, just wondering. Okay. Okay, where's Teresa? She's out there. She's out there. She has a bodyguard with her. Where's?
That was actually true.
She can't. You told her she can't come in, right? She was invited in.
I told her that this is a private.
A private event.
Yeah.
It's a private event. Okay. She said what? She knew where I was at, but I didn't ever said exactly where I was at. It's just weird, like 'cause we were inside.
Oh, so weird. It's so weird. Like I stream every interaction I have with a human being, and they figure out where I am. Like that's the strange part.
Yeah.
You're inside. Oh my god, my face feels so good right now.
It's not like she's not been here before. Like people who've watched her show know where this place is. It's already been doxed several times.
Feeling. It's like so. You guys are awesome. Okay.
At this point, this is after she sang several songs. So you were sitting outside.
So she basically hid inside. I
They
waited
wouldn't let you
outside for
in.
like 5 minutes. I knew that she was not going to pay me the money that night. Like she was so disrespectful. She went back inside, went back on stage, and started
They
singing.
wouldn't let you in, right?
What?
They wouldn't let you into that place.
No. And
I'm correct to say they didn't let you in.
Yeah. And you know what? I knew she wasn't going to pay me the money that night. She's a coward. And
Yes, Tommy and Elisa were the furthest away they could be from the door, to where Tommy was on stage singing, which was like one of the most cringe things I've ever seen or heard. But yeah, they were as far away from the door as they possibly could be.
I'm sure
Avoiding to go outside because she knew that they weren't going to let you inside.
I'm sure. And I did not wait an hour. I waited like 5 minutes to see if she was going to come out and show her face and address me. I knew she wasn't pretty much immediately.
Were you watching her? Like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. I watched the second that she got up from her facial and went on stage. I was like, you know what? I'm out of here. I've since talked to Elisa. I do need to go in a couple of minutes, but I just had a couple of kind of closing comments, and then wanted to answer any kind of additional questions you guys had. But maybe let's do questions first, and then I'll kind of have some closing comments.
Okay, think about your closing comments. I'm just gonna. This is like maybe a minute more. I'll let it play. Or 30 seconds more. I'll let it play. So between here and there, between this and the next transition is like an hour, and she was avoiding
hiding,
doing karaoke to avoid going out to see you.
Okay, cool.
You guys are awesome. Okay. Is she out here? I don't see her now. She left? She left. An hour she was out here? All right.
Smell good out here.
Yeah. All right, she's out here for an hour waiting for us. That's so weird. Okay, we left. We avoided her. We're fine.
Because she's so rich, she can't give the girl. I've told her in the past as like professional advice, like you need to have like $1,000 in cash, because they're not always going to be able to take your little phone swipe thing. Like you need to be able to grease the palms, and take care of these people around you. And she doesn't take care of these people. When I was working with her, she didn't even want to buy a case of water for $5 for
Yeah.
everybody. I would be with people. I would be with people like Donald and Duran, and they would say like, "I want to go home," like, or "I'm having an anxiety attack," and it's like, yeah, like, figure that out yourself, or you're gonna have to wait because that she used to take these people. She used to just take random people out, and they didn't even know what they were getting themselves into. Good thing you didn't get in her car,
Oh, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
is that about it for this video, Jadis?
Yeah.
All right, let's
She came
go
right
ahead
up
and
here,
take
yeah.
if any of you have questions
that was
for
crazy.
Leo, let's go ahead and get them in the chat here. Anybody got? Because he's got to go here in a minute. So when did I guess Jadis? Did you actually contact Leo and fill her in, or did she just totally figure it out on her own?
Other people have speculated that I reached out to Leo. I didn't. Other people did, and I believe she might have knew who I was beforehand, but yeah, like I didn't I didn't reach out to her.
Okay, one of the questions I've been seeing tonight. Did she actually pay you the $100?
Yes, she did. She actually did pay me $100. We kind of amicably cut ties. I hope that I don't run into Elisa again. I will be telling people to steer clear of her, definitely in West Palm Beach. I am an influencer and a local down here, and I will be, really highly encouraging people not to participate in her show, and also advising local businesses not to let her stream or engage in local events.
Okay, and yeah, somebody was asking if you're going to be doing any IRL yourself.
I probably won't engage in IRL, but I am hoping to start a podcast or radio show. So if I do that, I will definitely give you guys the information to pass along. I do appreciate the support and love that I've gotten. I do think that I have a bit of a calling in this space, so I would love to pass on that information when I get that rolling. It'll probably be something music oriented. I love music. I really have a passion around radio, so I will get that information along once I get my ducks in a row.
Yeah, having talked to you, I realized the professional you are, and if you could speak to like unprofessionalism, and that's something that I've had to encounter in all this experience is that's something that's talked about. It's like, oh, I'm so professional, I'm a celebrity, and I do this and I do that, but I don't think I have ever met a more unprofessional person in my life of being in the entertainment industry for 2 decades.
Yeah, I mean, one thing is like she just has no standard for how she even lets people speak to her and about her on her own show. I mean, the way she lets callers speak about her calling in, I mean, she holds them to no standard. I mean, she lets people call her the C word, a B word. I mean, and that has to have some kind of psychological impact on her over time. It's just really kind of shocking and demeaning. I mean, the way she treats people, the way she disrespects people, the way she does live interviews with people, the way she talks about pay of people on her show is just so highly unprofessional. There's really no other word for it other than that, Jandis.
So Jadis,
Jadis, I apologize.
It's all right. So if you have to drop out, that's cool. Like I would like to show you something that you might have not seen. This is a clip that was discovered that I discovered the other day through my clips of when I'm watching the show. And
I don't have your screen, by the way, Jadis.
Yeah. Here you go.
Cool.
So the other day when going through my clips, when I wasn't there live, I was producing remotely. When Jimmy was there, I was still producing, and I said, you know what? And I could show the receipts. I said, milk this pig of everything, like just let him spend all his money, whatever. But this is the third day this guy Jimmy was here, Leo, and this is something that has been released. This has been going around. I discovered it when I saw it live. I realized what it was, and I didn't realize I had it until yesterday. This is an improved version of this, so I'll just play it, and we could react. Shout out Malice Gang for that $3 donation. Our chat's messed up.
Why would that not play? Okay, the chat has some strong opinions about Jimmy. They're saying he has a dark side, that he's hiding something. Can you also discuss his posture? Does he have any mental disorders? Okay, go ahead, Jimmy.
Sure. They're probably talking about the fact that I'm a sociopath, a serial killer, a kidnapper, and I've never been caught. Gotten away with everything. Want to be on the distribution for my confession at some point? Because I'm going to mail out my confession to everybody at some point. And just send to Lisa or send me your email address if you want those details. I think we shouldn't go into any more details on this stream. But yeah, sociopath, psychotic, crazy,
Man.
hiding things. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I'm hiding. Everybody only gets to know 80%. That 20%, it's in here. Nobody else knows it. So when the other 20% comes out, I'd love to include you on the distribution. Get me your email address. Just, I don't know where you are. Discord, Jim Jalan, the 111 Experience on YouTube. Just send me it, and I'll get you on the distro. So then you'll have all the details. Was that enough?
I don't know. So they're just asking.
Do you need
some people don't know.
Do you need anything else? Do you need any other details? What are they saying? Anything else?
Saying.
I mean, we've been predicting he's a serial killer the whole time,
Email or reach out to me on Twitter. JLWN111 everywhere. Twitter, Gmail, Hotmail, Outlook. JLWN111 everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Gmail, AOL, Hotmail, Outlook. So there's every way to get in touch with me. If you want to be on the distribution list for my confession when it goes out, please send me an email. It's the best I can do right now.
That's nice. Okay, so you can reach him easily. If you want to talk to him.
That's nice.
Man, that's crazy. I hadn't even seen that.
Do I maybe have to replay it? It's 2.5 minutes. So I discovered this yesterday. This is an improved clip from what they've played. This has been played on Steel Toe Morning Show earlier today from James Worley. Shout out to James Worley for sending them my video. This is the improved version. This is from 3 days in. 3 days in. This is July 7th. 3 days into Jimmy being there. Hashtag Alicia Jordana knew. Yeah, I mean, she was told these things from day one. Could you imagine if someone else had said this? Imagine if I had said this, like.
Why would that not play? Okay, the chat has some strong opinions about Jimmy. They're saying he has a dark side, that he's hiding something. Can you also discuss his posture? Does he have any mental disorders? Okay, go ahead, Jimmy.
Sure. They're probably talking about the fact that I'm a sociopath, a serial killer, a kidnapper, and I've never been caught. Gotten away with everything. Want to be on the distribution for my confession at some point? Because I'm going to mail out my confession to everybody at some point. And just send to Lisa or send me your email address if you want those details. I think we shouldn't go into any more details on this stream. But yeah, sociopath, psychotic, crazy, a nut, hiding things. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I'm hiding. Everybody only gets to know 80%. That 20%, it's in here. Nobody else knows it. So when the other 20% comes out, I'd love to include you on the distribution. Get me your email address. Just, I don't know where you are. Discord, Jim Delan, the 111 Experience on YouTube. Just send me it, and I'll get you on the distro. So then you'll have all the details. Was that enough?
I don't know. So they're just asking.
Do you need
some people don't know.
Do you need anything else? Do you need any other details? What are they saying? Anything else?
Saying.
Yeah, if you need anything else, just send me an email or reach out to me on Twitter. JLWN111 everywhere. Twitter, Gmail, Hotmail, Outlook. JLWN111 everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Gmail, AOL, Hotmail, Outlook. So there's every way to get in touch with me. If you want to be on the distribution list for my confession when it goes out, please send me an email. It's the best I can do right now.
That's nice. Okay, so you can reach him easily. If you want to talk to him. Yeah, I did. But they're gone.
_ sent $3 question. Mary Smash killed Jaden Jimmy Spartan.
Wait, Jaden?
So at this point, we're playing F, Marry, Kill.
Yeah, I did, but they're gone.
_ sent $3 question. Mary Smash killed Jaden Jimmy Spartan.
Wait, Jaden? Jimmy Spartan. Oh. Okay, so Jadis kill, definitely. F Spartan. I mean, I don't want to say it. I mean, nobody's gonna. I mean, I wouldn't marry Spartan, and I wouldn't marry Jadis. Jimmy, at least, you know, he's a good conversationalist. Even with his crimes and everything. At least he could keep the conversation going. In marriage, that's very important. Definitely F Spartan.
Friends, Lisa, nobody wanted to be around him for his whole life, dude.
What?
Then nobody wanted to be around him. I researched everybody. You don't realize that, dude, that I'm able to find out everything about everybody, Elisa, and I found out everything about him, and nobody likes him.
What are you talking about right now?
Jimmy.
Oh yeah. No, he's.
You know that dude was gonna kill. That dude was trying to kill you. You know
I don't
that,
think
right?
so. I don't think so.
You got Stockholm syndrome, Elisa. You're being fucking. You don't even get it. They're using you as a puppet to play with me, and you don't even realize that, dude.
Right now, I'm just trying to find this bar so we can have some good content today. Okay, that's what I'm focused on right now. All right, I don't know what you're focused on, Greg.
Military, I didn't even know who you were, Elisa. Like, I think I did see you on Howard Stern because I used to watch that for Beetlejuice and shit. And
look out the window for content.
Somehow, bro, this weird ass military agent, dude. She was like, "Oh yeah, all this shit that's happening to you is not the government, it's not us." It's
_ sent $3 THX for clearing. Just wanted to know if you would marry a PDF.
Over Jadis, yes, I would. I would choose a PDF over Jadis, definitely.
Elisa, see, that's why you got to be careful because people want to kill over that. Elisa, that's what you're not.
All right, well, right now I'm
Why
just
are you
looking for some content. I'm looking out the window.
Oh my.
I did, but they're gone.
_ sent $3 question. Mary Smash killed Jaden Jimmy Spartan.
Wait, Jaden?
Jimmy
Spartan. Oh. Okay, so Jadis kill, definitely. F Spartan. I mean, I don't want to say it. I mean, nobody's gonna. I mean, I wouldn't marry Spartan, and I wouldn't marry Jadis. Jimmy, at least, you know, he's a good conversationalist. even with his crimes and everything. At least he could keep the conversation going. In marriage, that's very important.
Then how come he
Definitely
didn't have no
Zscorro.
friends? Lisa, nobody wanted to be around him for his whole life, dude.
What?
Then nobody wanted to be around him. I researched everybody. You don't realize that, dude, that I'm able to find out everything about everybody, Elisa, and I found out everything about him, and nobody likes him.
What are you talking about right now?
Jimmy.
Oh yeah. No, he's.
You know that dude was gonna kill. That dude was trying to kill you. You know
I don't
that, right?
think so. I don't think so.
You got Stockholm syndrome, Elisa. You're being fucking. You don't even get it. They're using you as a puppet to play with me, and you don't even realize that, dude.
Right now, I'm just trying to find this bar so we can have some good content today. Okay, that's what I'm focused on right now. All right, I don't know what you're focused on.
Military, dude, I didn't even know who you were, Elisa. Like, I think I did see you on Howard Stern because I used to watch that for Beetlejuice and shit. And
look out the window for content.
Somehow, bro, this weird ass military agent, dude. She was like, "Oh yeah, all this shit that's happening to you is not the government, it's not us." It's
_sent $3 THX for clearing. Just wanted to know if you would marry a PDF.
Over Jadis, yes, I would. I would choose a PDF over Jadis, definitely.
Elisa, see, that's why you got to be careful because people want to kill over that. Elisa, that's what you're not
understanding. All right, well, right now I'm just looking for some content. I'm looking out the window.
Oh my God. Elisa,
and I don't see it.
Give Leo her money.
I would love that. Do you have the $200?
Okay, so I.
So we're back.
Yeah, I lost my connection for a minute. I'm glad we stayed up.
So, yeah, that was kind of some of the things as far as links and the clips.
Well, I found the serial killer admission very interesting. Now he could be talking about the animals because I had somebody tell me because I called him a serial killer one time and they took me to task on that, but he did serially kill animals. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
but somebody brought up he had that gash on his head there towards the end. Remember? And maybe somebody was fighting him off. You know?
He claims that he was on nitrous oxide, which I've heard from a good source that he would get tanks of nitrous oxide, and he says in that you could watch that, like from that point on it becomes a AMA, and he starts talking about all these explicit things. I don't know if we maybe want to do a deep dive on that tomorrow, but
we could.
Yeah,
they use that a lot in gay sex. He could have been picking up gay guys and killing them and stuff like that. You know,
he talks like the chat room. Lisa actually engages in the chat room instead of just sitting there, being going into dono coma,
right?
That you talk about shtick coma. She goes into dono coma. She gets somebody there, and she just zones out and just lets the donos go, and she doesn't really have to engage, and just like shuts down at a certain point.
Right. Well, you want to start wrapping it up?
Yeah.
Before we go, I wanted to talk about the co-host situation, if you don't mind.
Well, there's a couple of things I wanted to touch upon. Was Zscorro. If I don't know if you've been watching this person who's donating multiple supposedly donating $500 at a time. I have screenshots where she's even so tripped out that she doesn't realize that $1,000 donation is fake, and it's only $5. Okay, let me see if I can.
Yeah.
Let me present.
You want to put the screen back in?
Yeah. So hold on one moment while I
upload
this picture. Here. Hold on one moment. Where I find this.
Could Zscorro be a guy that is trying to set her up?
Is trying to set her up. You glitched out for a second. Hello. Hello. You still hear me? All right. I think I'm still live. Sorry about that. I think Grady dropped out. But
Well, I want to pay you that $200.
Give Leo her money.
okay, so something I want to talk about. Something I want to talk about is the current situation. Today there's a court case between Diana Ortiz and Elisa Ann Schwartz, and Elisa had a temporary restraining order against Diana Ortiz, who we have seen on the show, who you could know from these these beautiful episodes, like Diana's podcast and there's one that here we go, Pizza with Friends. And Elisa chose to be around Diana, and as long as early ago as a month ago, which was after this court, this restraining order was put into place. So Elisa has proven that Diana is not as much of a threat as she puts her out to be. She even has this episode, Pizza with Friends, which has, you know, Diana in the thing for clickbait.
Unfriendly, angry,
Very antagonistic manner.
and antagonistic manner. Okay, and then there was another time when we were here, and I was with a few people, and then Diana came in. People were curious.
No, he's very much engaged, or
Yeah, he's like married or something. I
I
think.
think she was gonna like fight her or something.
All right.
Weird.
Okay.
Because Elisa talks all the
Something. I just sent it. Okay, I texted you that.
It's from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Yo, I want to Marco Mark. I'm reading his comments. Trust me, we think the same thing. We always wondered, like, your music. We're like, there's no way she has it that loud. People are saying it's a con, but the music is not playing that loud. The music is blasting. It's really loud.
The music is blasting. This person is confirming that, yeah, this shit is playing that loud. I know, I've been there. Yeah, she plays it that loud. Yeah, if you don't have a speaker like that, the audience could hear it, but it just comes through the phone. You know, there's a big difference why other people who do IRL don't get kicked out of places they do, and other IRL people don't do media, and other IRL people don't do fucking karaoke.
Yeah, I want to put it louder, honestly.
I want to put it louder.
Like Boynton Beach Night Market. Did you give me that?
I did.
Okay, that looks good too.
Yeah, but didn't you say is Boynton Beach far? No, it's not far.
I don't think it's far. No.
My money's kind of on
Yeah,
Boynton Beach.
Adam Barca.
Okay,
is
we
like
could
a
do that.
bottom
What time is
feeding-
that at?
I'm pulling it up.
Adam Barca is a total bottom feeding scumbag who uses someone like Tan Mom, who hasn't been relevant in 10 years, and sucks off her medicated corpse. Look up the episode where Lisa interviews Tan Mom. It's fucking gross. And Nana Peeps is the hero of that episode. Shout out.
Boynton Beach. So many things.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's from 5 to 10 p.m. 120 East Coast.
Look who's here, our special guest. Yay! She's making her grand entrance. She'll be sitting right here. She's fabulous.
It's a 20-minute drive.
She's wonderful. She's one of my best friends in the world.
And this was about to go when I already filed a restraining order against her.
She's here. Where are you going? You don't want to sit here? You don't want to sit here? Okay, all right, she's coming. Don't worry, everybody. She's coming right now.
Nina, I gotta sit right here.
Okay, she's apologizing to the staff. And she looks beautiful. She looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Maybe they can guess who this is. Yay! Woo! I'm so happy right now. I got happy when I saw her. I got happy. Diana!
She was so happy a month ago. This fucking bitch Elisa just got a restraining order, a year-long domestic violence restraining order filed against Diana. Is that not some fucking bullshit? And this is fucking. But the thing is, I could show receipts from where Elisa's getting advice from her Discord, and I know Diana started talking about the Jimmy situation. She didn't stay on focus, but Elisa tried to say, oh, her speech sounded like it was written by IP2, whereas Elisa's speech was written by her fucking Discord. Elisa was fake crying in the courtroom. Yeah, but this is a pizza with friends, and the thumbnail is her and Diana, and yeah.
Diana, that dress is perfect on you. I love it.
Hi, I'm Corbin.
Yay!
No, I'm just kidding. I'm Adam.
That's Adam. He's a great guy, and you know me.
Adam Barta sucks off the vampire, sucks off the corpse of Tan Mom.
Diana, I love seeing you. Oh,
Find Corbin.
how did I find them? So, Corbin, I actually met. You were there, I think, or maybe not. You might have been out by then. It was the bad time you were here. Remember?
There's no bad times.
Oh, it was a good time.
Yeah, no.
You're seconds away from this fat dumb bitch from
Okay, so just so people don't understand what just happened today, Elisa got a year-long restraining order filed against this woman who she invited to sit next to her and who she uses for content.
Mm.
And there, in her most recent episode, we could maybe go into that. I'll pull that up, but yeah. So today, Elisa went up there and lied. Went with Major Mayor, this kid, and there's a picture. There's a picture that was taken of the. I'm having a problem pulling up pictures on the slide feature, but I have seen pictures inside the courtroom that this mayor posted, and that's totally illegal to be recording inside the courtroom. And he was also in the wrong aisle, but yeah, like this is something that people do not know. This is stuff that will not be brought up on the show ever, except that she had won this victory.
Sitting on you and ending your life with ginormous rhinoceros cheeks.
And the thing is, for you to even like imply that you're a psychiatrist and self-diagnosing online is kind of weird. But thanks for the money. Okay, I'm literally going in circles looking for one specific item, and I think I left it in my suitcase.
So the thing is I'm actually not afraid of Diana anymore.
Fuck. I'm not afraid of Diana anymore. Like, you could discover things like in real time.
Okay, so let's start talking about what we got on the agenda.
Okay.
So tonight, you want to tell them what we're going to be doing?
So we're going to go to your hotel.
Right.
And get the free drinks there.
So like they had things planned out. There's a lot of things that were planned out, and Elisa had already filed this thing and this restraining order. Yeah, like it's really bullshit the way Elisa has used the court system to for her own devices.
Yes, there's a reception.
Dinah sent $3 for Elisa. Diana is crazy motherfucker with psychological issues. ANS can go bipolar at any second.
Yeah, no.
You're seconds away from this dumb bitch from sitting on you and
Did she ever dox Diana?
Yes.
Okay, there's somebody else. She attacked her by doxing her.
No,
and then now she uses the court to attack them.
Diana is the most recent victim, like today's victim of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, like, and we could go to just so, and she says I'm not afraid
and
of
the thing
Diana.
is for you,
so we should bring him along.
Bring him to the Boynton thing.
Yeah, we'll bring him to the Boynton thing today.
It's been pretty good. I really enjoy you two. You two are just complete babes, just total babes.
Thank you.
Who is he?
Can we
have a fan club and can he be the president? I love that. No, I want to.
Suffices to say. So you were saying, Grady?
Oh, I forget what I was going to say, but I'm having some really bad internet problems tonight, so I'm afraid my shit's going to go down for good. If you want to start to wrap it up, that's good with me.
Yeah. This would be something interesting. So yeah,
Okay.
like maybe you could remember. I was talking about the issue with the issue with Elisa and Diana, and she filed a restraining order. She's the latest victim. Diana is today's victim. Like,
okay, yeah.
Leo has gotten out of the grasp, her grips. Leo wasn't paid $200. We could conclude that. She was only paid $100. Now today she had a court case. She with Diana. She went to this so-called Spanish event, which Diana
did she do anything racially? I mean, usually she does some kind of racist shit. Was she doing anything racist? That's the
she was very look at where she sits. Even she's very strategic. Look at what's behind her.
Okay.
Oh, I guess voice check.
You see where she makes sure to sit?
Yep.
She makes sure to sit right by the police officers. And but I won't say anything more about that as to what, but that may not even be a good idea because they know
they may be coming for. They might be watching her. I mean, who knows what Jimmy's telling them? I mean,
yeah, and
she has a lot of information on this guy. She did not ever go to the police with.
And she is supposedly trespassed from so many places. I'm working on getting the records.
My thing about helping Jimmy is we had a guest on that claimed she was groomed by Jimmy through the Discord.
Yes.
And instead of reporting this to anybody, I don't even know if it's illegal. You know what I mean? To groom someone. Maybe nowadays it is, but For a long time, it hasn't been, but still, she should have at least talked to the girl, asked if she was okay, what happened. Maybe told Discord, maybe told the police that this weirdo that just came in was fucking grooming a girl on her Discord. But you know what she did? She instead fucking banned the girl that got fucking groomed on her Discord and has never talked to her since, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Does not give a fuck. Looks like James Worley has been added. Hello,
Cool.
James.
Hey, what's going on?
So
not much.
So we're just playing. We're just James. We're just playing this part where Elisa just so happens to run into Diana, and here's Diana right there in the center. Elisa knew. Hashtag Elisa Jordana knew. Elisa Jordana knew that Diana was at this festival because if you look on Diana Ortiz's Facebook, she was there at before 2 p.m. She posted a picture of herself. So I believe that Elisa's followers sent her here, whether Elisa knew it or not. Her Discord sent her here to come in contact with Diana.
I didn't recognize that was actually Diana. I thought that
yes,
Lisa
it was
just making a joke that it was, but
no, it was. You see that? I've confirmed with her that it was her.
Okay. Now,
yeah.
Jadis, I
okay.
You know, I have okay, all the shows and sharing all the clips and everybody talking about it and having this show and that show and Discords and all this stuff's great. But I don't see, you know,
the media is not talking about it.
I don't see, but I don't see 20, 30 people tweeting at the media. You know, I don't see all these people that are so concerned with this trying to contact the media, going to law enforcement, taking the information that they have. I think that, and don't take this wrong, but I think more of the people that are and Grady, don't take this wrong, please. But I think more of the people that are having these shows and finding the clips and stuff are doing it more for their own jollies and entertainment rather than trying to right the wrong. You know,
well, at this point, we're covering her bizarre behavior, and it is kind of funny. You know what I mean? She's doing a lot of stupid shit.
Okay, it's funny, ha ha ha. But
it's not going to be funny when she like.
What is going to right the wrong? What is going to right
get her arrested?
Okay,
we've done volumes on the material. You've been part of it, Worley. Nobody cares. It seems like.
Look,
I mean,
I have the Steel Toe Morning Show covering it because I've been showing him. But he has something.
Yeah, reach out to them too.
He has something that he holds personally against Elisa because of the incident with the botter guy, the botter kid. You know, which that of course piques his interest, but nobody's contacting. You know, I say it because I don't see it, but who went to the court hearing today? Who went to try to stand up for Diana and try to speak out and show this evidence to the judge or show this evidence to the prosecutor or show this evidence to law enforcement? I think if anybody would have taken all this stuff to them, then they would have been questioning Elisa and saying, wait a minute, you're misusing the 911 system and you're using the law enforcement as a tool for your content. We need to be talking to you, not Diana, not the people you're upset with, not me, who it seems like Elisa is afraid to actually do. Oh, I'm not gonna, he's all the way across the state. He can't afford to come here. No, it's not that I can't afford to. I can afford to. I'm not going to waste my time to go there to do it. I'm not going to spend my money to go there and do it. You know,
I have an idea. Would you care, and Jadis, this is going out to you too. Would you care to work with Jadis to produce the next show and bring up the shit that no one's talking about that you want everybody to know about? And we can go over, you hop on, we'll go over from the start, you meet Jadis, you know, maybe tomorrow or the next day. And we'll cover all the stuff you want to, and then that way it'll be out there and you can say that at least you tried. You know what I mean?
Look, everybody can do everything. You can have all these shows and everything. I'm not even going to talk about what I'm trying to do, because
Okay.
what I'm trying to do is going to blow everybody's minds if it happens. And it's going to be on a national stage. And Elisa will get the notoriety that she thinks that she deserves. People think did I do nothing, that I haven't been contacting anybody, I haven't been talking. If you remember me trying to kind of warn Elisa that
Absolutely.
there was a national investigative journalist looking into her. This was before Jimmy turned himself in, and
I
this is
know.
100% true.
Yes,
But
I know that to be true. I can
but the
confirm that.
problem that happened is other news came before it. Now, this journalist is back into looking into it because of the Jimmy thing. I can't say who it is. I cannot disclose that. But this person is seeing all of this stuff. I don't know that anybody else is doing that, reaching out to the media, providing all these clips.
I
you
have.
know, and you see that I have,
I
because
don't need to tell people about it. I
Yeah,
I don't want to overexpose myself and say, oh, I reached out to this person or that person. But I understand, and it's funny. Do you have anything to if you could maybe react? Do you want to react to the confession, 2 months ago?
I already know about it. I
Yeah, I
react
showed
to
it to you.
React to it? No, Jadis, that has actually been around for a little while.
Yeah, it's been around since day 3. But did you talk about it? But that's fine. But
well, I have been sharing
do
it.
Do you have a reaction to it?
Reaction? Well, I mean, how other to react other than be flabbergasted that this guy was literally confessing to his crimes that nobody was really aware of was real. He could have been just talking, but he wasn't. And it proved he provided the proof and evidence that he wasn't by turning himself in.
And he says in the confession that that's not his complete list of crimes. And he says in his visual confession that only 80% of it will be revealed.
20% of it is left right up here.
Yeah,
nobody's gonna know.
No
about
one's ever gonna
20%.
figure out where the bodies are buried.
Right. Exactly right. And I said from the beginning, this guy, they're gonna find some. They're gonna find.
That's why I clipped that in real time. That's why what Steel Toe showed was my original clip, and they even pointed out how many people were actually watching at the time. Because I said I knew from day one, I knew what he was about. I had heard about what he was doing. His claim to fame that he was involved with Howard Stern when he was only on for like an episode or two, and that he was some type of transsexual and pansexual. He would say he was pansexual. It's like that's so discrediting to people who are pansexual because it's saying, what is pansexual? Oh, you just want to have sex with anything. I mean, yeah. I think if that's the definition, then Jimmy is that person. But it's I don't believe that he represents pansexuals.
This all comes down to the story not being seen enough and the media not looking at the angle. I thought of something the other day. I said
they're afraid to.
I said the other day, I said, not investigating Elisa with this situation with Jimmy would be like
Sharon Tate and Charles Manson.
Right. Would be like talking about the Sharon Tate murders and not investigating Charles Manson. Think about it. It's true. What if they never investigated Charles Manson? The same thing. Elisa needs to be investigated. She should have already. She should have already been pulled into an interrogation room. And I think the day that she does, she's going to fall apart. She's going to fall apart. She's probably never been. let's see how good of an actor she really is, because she's going to need to pull some skills from way deep inside to fool them.
Actress, by the way.
Well, actor, actress, you're correct.
No, you said actress, but she was in something. In something that was going around today. I will pull it up. I will pull it up right now. Yeah, like that. So you could go on with what you were talking about, but yeah, she claims to be an actress. She claims to write 1,000 jokes for 300 jokes a day for Howard Stern.
All lies. Do you think she's using? She's like, I feel like she's using Scientology on the Jimmy thing, but not for everything else in her life, but just on Jimmy. She's ignoring it. But do you think that she uses the secret, like that Oprah thing, where she just goes around and keeps saying this shit, thinking it's going to manifest itself? So she's saying she makes 100,000 a year. She's saying she's doing all this shit, thinking it's going to manifest.
I do remember in one of her streams somewhere, her mentioning about manifesting things into reality.
Yeah, I think that's what she's doing.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe that. And another thing with Elise, or the publicist, she deserves to know the truth. She deserves to know what she is on the edge of destroying her. And Jadis, you know it. If you've been around the CX community in the beginning, if you've been around Ice Poseidon in the beginning, and you know through all of these streamers, their money isn't good-hearted money. These are not good-hearted, oh, we love what you're doing here. We enjoy you going out and having fun. These donators and these viewers are watching because they're scared little freaks. Hiding behind their keyboards, paying money to play racist and hateful donations and media to try to cause problems for the streamer, to try to cause the streamer to get arrested or get beaten up or get attacked or get robbed.
That's why, if you realize, she was taken off of IP2 and she has more viewers than ever. Why do you think that? The trolls are watching her.
Why do I think that? Because somebody's buying bots, buddy. Come on. It's obvious.
Shout out. Okay,
it's obvious.
She has a lot of chat. Chat's going pretty fast.
Shout out to Leaf King. Shout out to Tyler Scott.
If you go look at the
so let me play. Okay, let me play a clip.
Okay, hold on.
So yeah, just in relation to what I'm mentioning right now. So if everybody knows Leaf King, one of her covers, and shout out to Wheezy who restarted the wrap-up show. We can maybe even go into this. This is really cool. Wheezy is the biggest loser in the community, and I'm including Jadis in this. So that's this. Wheezy did a great thing, not related to Jimmy whatsoever. He doesn't want anything to do with that. But he's a really good guy, and he stepped away because of what Elisa did to K Jobs. And K Jobs is a very cool person. Let's just watch this little thing. I'm sorry.
Go watch that stream.
I'm an actress and I'm an entertainer, and you are a piece of shit.
Look how mad you are. Get mad, bitch.
This is Leaf King. That's Leaf King you hear in Elisa.
I hate you. I hate your voice. Your voice reminds me of poverty. I hate your voice. I hate your voice.
Stay mad. You're the one that's going to be homeless.
I cannot wait. Oh, I'm going to be homeless? Oh, please. You live in your mom's house.
Just like you were
I know the address, bitch. So fuck you. I know your mom's address. I know where you live. Don't fuck with me. retard. That was a joke.
No, it was not. No, it was
You
not.
like JJ? Are you really out of your mind, Leaf? You think I like JJ? It was for the show.
Who watches that stream, go watch that stream and you'll see.
I'm an actress and I'm an entertainer, and you are a piece of shit.
Look how mad you are. Get mad, bitch.
I hate you. I hate your voice. Your voice reminds me of poverty. I hate your voice. I hate your voice.
Stay mad. You're the one that's gonna be homeless.
I cannot wait. Oh, I'm gonna be homeless. Oh, please. You live in your mom's house.
Just like you were years
I
ago.
know the address, bitch. So fuck you. I know your mom's address. I know where you live. Don't fuck with me.
So that's Leaf King, her lead simp. So if you want to know how she will react,
I did.
You know,
let me bring that back up.
It's fine. It's fine. No,
okay,
we covered that. But
let's start to wrap it up because I'm having some really bad internet problems. I'm afraid I'm going to go down and not be able to come back up. James Worley, thank you for joining us tonight. I wouldn't mind having you on from the start of the show one day if you want to get a hold of Jadis. He's producing, so that he's the guy. If anyone else wants to get on the show, has any information to share, get a hold of Jadis. You can do that by joining my Discord. I'll put that in the description after the show. Jadis, you have anything you want to close out on?
No.
I'm going to get to you too.
I want to say one thing.
Yeah, go ahead, James.
Viewers, to those who want to right the wrong, it's up to you. It is up to you to tweet and share every one of these clips to your local news source, to your law enforcement, to the FBI, to anybody that could possibly look at this whole situation and investigate Elisa. And look at all of these clips. And once the right people see this stuff, it's going to open it up. It's going to open up a whole can of worms that her shouting and praising herself will not be able to fix and cover up. And it's going to take you, every one of you, to do your part.
All right. That was James Worley's plea to the public. Conor did get fired, not by me, but by a co-site owner, Mitch DC. Has to do with censorship. He went into the drinking episode, cut out all the embarrassing stuff about himself, like over 2 hours. And that caused some waves behind the scenes. I've been dealing with it all week. I'm tired of fucking with it. But Conor's going to be back on. He's going to talk to us about it. He'll be back on. He's still kind of tied to the show in some way. So
I'm trying to set him up with other people. Like, I mean, it's no hard feelings. Like, I have nothing to do with it. I have nothing to do with this show. Like, I'm just helping to, help you just talk about things as is relevant to me. And, I'll be on as long as that is. But, I think that's a great idea for James Worley to captain a show and to, bring up things and about what he wants to talk about. But that's something that I've been spearheading as well. I've been reaching out to law enforcement. I have been talking to the media. They don't want to talk about this. That is something I want to mention. Is there's a media blackout? There's a media blackout.
I don't need to captain or lead a show.
No, okay.
It might be the investigation too. They might not really want to talk about it while they're investigating,
Yeah, absolutely. I have as you have, James Worley, I have reached out to people, and they don't.
I kind of wouldn't be surprised if they come just arrest Elisa one day.
No, it's
like 6 months from now,
Yeah, no, it's not going to be a sensational thing. Like, people like us are going to be the people talking about it. They're not going to talk about this on the news. And you know what? Don't give them the satisfaction.
I wouldn't quite doubt that.
Well, Elisa Jordana is not going to get the satisfaction of being on Access Hollywood or Entertainment Tonight or anything like that. She's not.
I wonder if Howard Stern's trying to kill it,
They know about it. They know about this in the Howard Stern office.
Don't discount that this would not make it to be a true crime story.
They don't talk about Ghislaine Maxwell. They never talked about Ghislaine Maxwell on mainstream local television.
You know why? Because the Democrats want to hide her. That's why. They want that to go away.
They're not going to talk about Elisa Jordana. She's absolutely nobody.
I feel like with the Howard Stern connection, it could be a big story.
But Howard Stern is not even relevant. People don't even know who he is.
Well, I mean, they know who he is. You know what I mean?
She says that to people. She says that to people. They say, "Who is that?"
The best way to get to Howard Stern would be
they know.
Hold on. The best way and the easiest way, which his studios are about 5 miles from me, is if everybody tweeted at Bubba the Love Sponge Show.
That's
because if Bubba has a personal friendship with Howard, and I think if Bubba gets wind of this story, he's going to want to dig into it. That's what I think. And I think if everybody tweeted at Bubba the Love Sponge and get his attention to
he'd talk about it. And here you go. Yeah, Jailbird. I have 3 mug shots. Like, just because I have 3 mug shots doesn't mean I'm a fucking criminal.
And I think our shows are good to send out, especially the Jimmy's Satanic Muse episode, where we really go into the crimes and stuff like that. I mean, we've provided a wealth of information.
Courts.
I mean,
shout out to NJ Courts. NJ Courts has been covering it. We had a great episode. I had a great episode with him, and I brought up some other people, and you were on that, James Worley. MJ.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yes, you were. NJ Courts.
I don't remember, but I know who he is.
You plead the fifth at this point.
I may have been. I don't remember, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, you were.
All right, James. Let's think about doing the James Worley episode coming up. You get with Jadis, if you don't mind. You just think about it. You don't have to answer now. Maybe next episode, tomorrow or the next night.
But if I do an episode, it'll probably be sitting at that Bright Line bus stop, directly where Elisa can look out the window with her jaw ratcheting back and forth, mad as hell.
All right.
And,
all right. Well,
shout out to some other people who I've talked to, like Bach, like Crystal. Talked to Brogan. Like, shout out all these people who are actually covering it on their streams, because it seems that NJ Courts, it seems like we're gonna be the only people covering this so far, as Music Biz Marty. Some of the people who have done episodes about this, the people making clips about it, Kick Trip 2, Papa Greeny, all the other clippers. The one clipper out of England who escapes my mind, but I played his clip the other day. He's a great clipper. People are realizing what's going on. Even this doesn't need to get national news, because don't give them the satisfaction of that. That's what Jimmy wants. That's what Elisa wants. They're not going to get that. You're kicked off of IP2. Like, everybody, you try to represent that. You, as soon as like a couple of weeks ago, or the day before you're kicked off, you try to represent that. And you know what? You're kicked off of there. You're gone off of there. You're gonna be off of the internet eventually. Go subscribe to kick.com/Elisa Jordana. Go to elisajordana.lol to see all the great clips of Elisa.
All right, I guess that's going to do it. James, Jadis, thanks for your help tonight. My name is Grady George. We'll be back again soon. Conor will be back too to talk about what happened, and I'm looking for a co-host right now. So anyway, we'll see you guys later, and good night.
Security for Mr. George provided by Bond International Security of Anaheim.